when you're in the booth and you just go at it, it's way better. Like feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes obviously it's good writing at home and in your own space and that. But
Okay. But do you start with a beat, or do you sometimes have like,
bro,
a written?
No word of a lie, yeah. I could hear the first 6 seconds of a beat, and as soon as the beat drops, I'm going in with a chorus, and it's matching the beat, and it's like sounding like, yeah, this is the shit. Yeah. That's like even when we're writing together, that's what man do. Like the melody, like man's just going in with something, and it's sounding cold. So I'm not that type of guy to listen to a whole beat and then be like, oh, I think I could jump that. I'd rather just hear it, get go, go in it, man,
and
like
jump on it from there. That's facts.
Yeah, for real.
That's real.
But yeah, that's how it is though. That's the vibe, definitely. Even when we're in studio, that's what we be doing. Like just bouncing off each other. Like we never write at home and then go studio
like,
and then
let's
like
try this.
We bounce.
Anytime man do that, we scrap it. We never ever go off that tune. We always say, oh no, let's make a fresh thing. Like it's weird, bro. Like the studio vibe is completely different from sitting in your own meds and trying to write. You get me? Because you can do it, but you're not gonna get the same freshness off the song. You get me? Or even the excitement, because you might have lost it because you've been writing for 2-3 days on that song. Or even if you're a fast writer, I'm not that fast at writing. Like sometimes I might write a song in half an hour. Sometimes it's taking me 3 days. Or it might even take me a week. It depends on my meds on that song, because sometimes I'll even write a song and then my whole mood will change. Now I can't even write that song no more. Like I have to scrap it, make a different thing. So yeah, I just say energy, man. That's it. Energy.
It's mad, yeah. That's literally it, bruv. And it's mad, you know, because I always ask myself this question, like, what's the new in thing for the scene right now in terms of like music? Like, you know how in America they can have like guns being in videos or drinking lean, or you know what I'm saying? Down here, what's the new in thing? Like, I'm thinking,
yeah, we're a bit slow, innit?
Yeah, like
yeah. We catch on to
it's
things.
like we catch on to things, but now we're doing it better because obviously we got dancers now. Dancers coming back in that. I feel like that's probably the new infin, if anything.
You hit the nail on the head. I think with that, we're killing the game.
Yeah,
the dancing thing, we're mocking it.
No
one. I don't think anyone else is competing with the UK with the dancers. Like the youths them that doing your dance. You lot are doing your thing. Even if you're taking other people's dances and you're remixing it, you lot are doing your thing.
Is that a part of the starter pack now? Then it's like, have you been like to kind of cross over and all this stuff? I'm not saying you have to, innit? But is that like maybe starting to play a part in your process? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that somebody can actually dance to?
Do you know what? Do you know what I think, bro? Like, I think you should never look at others blowing in the scene and wanna do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. Facts.
So by saying that, obviously, just going off that, like, I feel like, all right, cool. Everyone's doing the dancing thing. If that's not me, that's not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna try to do it.
For you personally.
For me personally. It's like, it's mad, bro. Because it's mad, bro. Because it's like, fam, the dancing thing, obviously, for me, I'll make tunes that girl can twerk to and all that, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to appeal to the whole audience. But same time, you're not going to see me dancing in my video, like trying to create my own skank. Because that's not me. I'm not that type of artist. Yeah. So it's like, know who you are and then attack. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know who you are, you're just going to be like a sheep, like just jumping on every bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's not you, like so it's like it's not gonna bang for you how it banged for others, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man.
I say that dancing trend is just like the migraine, skank and head, shoulders, knees kind of trend when we had I can't remember when that came out.
We've been doing this for a while.
Like 08 or 9 times, I think. You get me? So look, that's literally 10 years ago. So like the trend kind of always comes back around over here, especially. Facts. I don't think we start the trend, and I think that's what we kind of need to start now, making the trend. Once the UK starts making the trend and everyone else follows, that's when we got the game in the headlock, because we got the exposure where everyone's looking at us like, what's next? Because like gun lean, OT bot options, all these things are going worldwide. You get me? But what's gonna be the trend that we start that everyone's like, yeah, we got that from the UK. It might be language, probably. I don't know. Yeah, like the lingo that we have, because I don't think anyone else has the lingo that we have. You know me, like, so that's probably it, man.
Surprisingly, like, we're so small, but our lingo is so different from other, like,
Way
south,
different.
east, west. Everyone's lingo is different.
Facts.
So that's why it's like it's never getting like, oh yeah, that's the UK lingo, because it's like, oh, he's got something different. It's like you can never really catch on to what no one's really saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy still,
Yeah,
but.
man. But we're
Yeah,
getting
same
the
time, we're
exposure
getting
is
there,
healthy.
yeah, we're
That's
getting
all I
there,
can
like,
say.
that's
Like,
it, bro.
UK scene exposure is beautiful. You get me? But I don't know about the structure of it. You get me? Because even like drill, we even touch on that. The drill thing, like, it's healthy for the youths that are on the road trying to get out and all these kind of things. Yeah. But at the same time, the message that is being spread is not. It's not a healthy message, innit?
Counting.
And even when you the guys that are doing this thing, like, them man's heart is more in the road than even trying to make it out. You get me? So what
it's
are
just
we
lifestyle
really
at that
promoting?
point.
You get me? Like, it's just a lifestyle. Man about badness, innit? That's that's not nothing new. People have been about badness for years. You get me? But when an innocent youth or 14, 15-year-olds are getting bored up with big Rambo knives that are big like this. Like, come on, fam. Like, let's be real out here. Our thing is not that deep. You get me? Like, it's really not.
Did you guys see Kano's Trouble video?
Oh, bro, it's epic.
Did you see it?
It's epic.
I ain't even seen it.
You know what? I need to
Watch
see.
it,
I need to see it all, but
I
from
need to
what I
take
saw,
that
it
in.
was epic.
I ain't
man.
seen that one.
Watch it.
I watched the start of it and it was crazy, man.
Trust me.
But you watched all of it, yeah?
I watched all of it.
What, cold?
Yeah, man. It's just powerful, man. It's just powerful. I think it's just refreshing to see someone address it.
Yeah.
I guess you've had people do it in different ways. So especially like someone like Dave has been quite good at doing that nowadays. But it's like a older G, like Kano,
with like significance in our scene.
Yeah, because that's one thing I'll say about Skepta. Like, as much as he's been the guy, and I'm saying doing the guy type things.
Touch on the troubling topics. Yeah, I definitely get
I haven't
that,
heard it. Maybe he has in like a few lines in that.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be any kind of focus on it in any kind of way. Like, he's not addressing that we've been in some sort of crisis, I guess. Obviously, like, I don't want to call it crisis because that's what the headlines use, innit? But, like, there's madness, innit? There's madness like happening. And someone like Kano, who's an OG, is good to see someone like him come out and
give a
touching that
speech and
yeah, exactly. And he's been in that vibe since his last album, to be fair. Yes. But it's good to see him come around again and this time and keep that same energy.
But you see, with that, it comes with a pros and cons. Yeah. Because not everyone wants to hear what he's saying, especially on those topics. You'd rather hear the negative than the positive. You get me? So that's the next thing. I think like we need to force it on people more. Like, regardless if you want to hear it or you don't, you're gonna hear it. You get me? Because when it's your little brother, your nephew, you get me? Even your sister, your daughter, your mother, because man are shanking gal, fam. That's how mad it's gone. These kids must be smoking drugs. You're not smoking the same weed I'm smoking. Yeah, you get me? Like, real talk.
There's definitely a lot more shit going on now.
It's gone crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of sniffing going on.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, guys.
It's been a build up. You get me? Because this whole epidemic we're going through started from when Chief Keef and that came out. If you all remember them that time, it was active. We weren't seeing no youths our age or a bit older than us moving like that. Yeah. You get me? And man are moving lit, got their guns out, everything. So it gassed all the next generation that were growing to be on that same shit. And now what are we on?
Chief Keef came through with a different era.
Come on. What's happening now? The same young youths are getting
what
signed.
What was Chief Keef doing? Was in that
it was
drill?
just,
it was drill.
Yeah, it was drill.
So really, we didn't really create that then.
No, fam, we didn't create drill at all, bro.
It's
like drill actually came. That's what I'm saying.
That's
We've had to stop calling it UK drill now because the US have actually stopped doing drill. They don't do drill anymore. Like, it's UK that's
holding on to it. You get me?
That drill thing.
Like, we've taken the reins of it
and went. but
Yeah.
for some reason it's stuck here.
Yeah.
I guess we kind of like it, innit? That's just the vibes, innit?
And we're always behind. This is the problem.
Yeah,
We're never in front.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
behind what's really going on.
yeah,
so when it was frying over in America, remember them times Chicago was frying. It was like a fucking war zone over
That
there.
being said,
You get me? Over here, what do you think it is? It's like a war zone. You get me? Certain times, man ain't even seeing Jakes because they're trying to handle something over something. You get me? So that leaves room for something to go happen over there. This is exactly what's happening in London. And
real.
because we're so smooth, we're like this. You get me? Remember, there's Birmingham, Nottingham, Coventry, Derby, all these places as well. That's these madnesses are happening as well, you know. And it's even worse. You get me? Like, so put those in the picture as well. It's a madness in England. You get me? So I don't know. Save up your bread. Try to go back to the motherland.
Yeah, it's true, man. Hey, that's it, you know, real talk.
Trust me.
Realist. But, man, them, on a brighter note, I want to ask you, man, a question. So, what do you lot feel about Chips Daily Duppy?
Saucy. He's got a date, bro.
Saucy. You ain't heard it?
I can't lie. I feel
You ain't heard it, no?
I feel like it.
Bars on
No.
Bars
I'm
on
not
bars.
surprised. I'm not
Flows on
surprised.
flows.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Uh-huh.
Chip is top lyricist, you know, like when it comes to lyricists, top lyricist. I'm not surprised. But do
you know what? No. Obviously, no. I rate it fully, highly rate it. But I feel like I'm reading the comments and I feel like a lot of people, bro, in this generation don't want to take in bars no more, fam.
What's the consensus? What are they saying?
Then just not like they're just not taking in the bars. Like they're more taking in the beat or how he looks image wise. Like it's like bars are out of the window. You know what I'm saying?
Very thorough with this situation. You see Chip, he's like Marmite of our scene, man. You get me? It's either you like him
I
or
slightly
you don't.
thought he came out of that a bit, but you're right. You know?
It's something that's gonna stick with him. Like, I don't know why you got it. Honestly, I couldn't point a finger in it. You get me? But he's like Marmite. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. You get me? But if you're a real artist or like musician and you love music and that, you're gonna rate Chip because he's
100%.
all about bars,
about bars, flows,
technique. You get me? Delivery. He's
bro,
got it all.
he's done a lot of things artists are doing now. He's done it time ago, you know. Like, I mean, linking up with these American artists, having them on the albums.
Yeah.
You get me? Winning certain awards, certain plaques. He's done it.
I think he was a bit
But he was a bit ahead of his
that's
time.
what-
That's
ahead
it.
of his
So
time.
that's why he says he was with the OGs, but he's still the younger, and now he's in the middle, in between, because he's like in between the youngers and the olders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, imagine being in that position and you've already done most of everything. Like, I don't know where he could take it now. I feel like he could take. I feel like, the best move is literally worldwide, bruv. Spread it. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, it's like maybe we're not looking at like different places more. So when I say that, like, I guess the focus tends to be on the US, innit? So what about Europe though, fam?
Europe, bruv.
Because I know obviously it's different language things, innit?
The
speak
UK
English, bro.
is dominating Europe because we're getting a lot of bookings around Europe.
Hundreds.
But the problem with that is we don't resonate with Europe because in America they speak our tongue. It's English that they're speaking. It might be American, but they're speaking us. They're lit like us. We want to drive them cars. We want to be in the big foreigns. You get me? Chains on our necks. European guys, we don't resonate to that because you're talking whatever language you're talking and we don't understand. You get me? So with that, that's why we get into that trap of trying to be like them. You get me? But we will get the reality because when you go over there, brother.
But do you know what it is as well though? Because like one of my housemates, shout out to Kwame, innit? He listens to a bunch of different music, innit? So he used to listen to like German rap and like Berlin. Not even rap, sometimes it's just urban music innit, from those different places. Like Germany and France. I'm like particularly France. I'm like, these men actually got a popping sound, you know. Like I get that like the language is different, but I feel like there's money to be made in these pockets. Like you see how these men are in the US are doing like a bunch of Latin songs, like Spanish being the vibe and that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got that big Spanish.
Exactly. I feel like there's some sort of because there were certain songs that he used to play, and like no matter what, like
Vibe.
you'll catch a vibe from it. And I'm just wondering if there's more room for collaboration there, because you don't see it. You don't see like collaborations like Skepta with someone big from France, or maybe like Octavian, someone big from like France or something. Like maybe they do. Maybe like small songs.
Octavian's
but
a
not
good
like,
guy though.
There's been a couple.
He's a good guy. Like he's bringing new energy.
He's bringing.
There's
yeah,
been
yeah.
a
I mean,
couple
that's
features
nice
though.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
very
more that
American.
guys have been going over there. I've been seeing the collabs coming. You get me?
It is very American though.
I feel like because there's people like the plug. You get me? Which is actually plugging it up. Like if there's more people like that for like the European side and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, cool. We'll get more features on that side, whatever. But right now it's just the plug, and he's plugging everyone up with the USA people.
Yeah,
like Lil Baby with Western.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like all them man, like Young Fumes and all of that. And I've noticed that it's a lot of people that's with the melody vibe right now. You get me? Like proper melody vibe, like Young Ads and them man. You get me? Young Fume and them man. Nave Smalls. You get me? And I've noticed them lot are linking up with the USA people, and I don't know if that's because the music relates so much, because you know the USA people, they love the melodies and all of that, the singing, but it works though. That's what I'm saying. And it's not a sound where it's like, oh, these UK guys are trying to sound American. It's a sound where it's like, they're bringing a vibe to it, and then the Americans are actually trying with it. Like normally it'll sound like just a paid job, but this actually sounds like, they're in the studio together. Know what I'm saying?
I wish you had more time from.
Bruv.
But do you know what this? Because I want to go into the like when you said that, I just thought of like one of the deadest like American features that I've heard recently on a kind of English song. Just off the top of your head, Jay, could you guess what song I'm talking about?
The deadest English and American.
No, it's like the deadest American feature on an English song that's come out recently.
Recently?
Not recent, like last couple weeks, but like within the last 2 months.
There's so much tracks that dropping within 2 months is fucked up.
I'm trying to think. Is it a rap song?
It's a rap song. It was on Skepta's album.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That song.
What song?
Fam,
What song?
what was the song again? Fam, let me try and find the song.
Appalling. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
right
I beg you. Because
Bro.
the song is actually
rubbish?
good.
The feature is disgusting.
I think his name is Key.
The feature is disgusting.
And like when I heard it, bro,
Even,
I was like,
proper
Lippy
dead.
and them, even Lippy and them man said
it's
it.
good as well. I like it.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
no.
peak.
Yeah.
Even Lippy and them man said it.
I love that you said that. But their listening party review of Skepta's album was dead. I can't lie. These man don't know about grime and that, fam. These man don't know about grime.
This Key.
Oh yeah.
Man can't even fucking play a tune like that anyway. Copyright anyway.
But yeah, the feature on there, that was one of the deadest. I was like, why would you keep this?
Like,
why would you keep this?
He's done shit where he's given man the poorest like feature on American tune.
Yeah, true.
So I get it that sometimes. Like,
What do you reckon?
Right.
Do you reckon it's marketing?
Definitely.
Sometimes I think certain man just it's like that situation there, yeah. Because he did explain it. Apparently he was just in the studio and something, and studio was in a studio in America, I think, and like he was in the same studio, some shit like that, and then he heard the song, started vibing, and he just freestyled to it, and for me, I think he got gas of the situation. And he just put him on the song, and then he actually thought it was a sick feature. Do you know like how you could think the verse is sick because that's what the vibe was in the studio. Yeah. But then when you really sit with it for a bit, it's not that.
It's not litty.
So I think he just kind of. I feel like he had a couple yes men around him because someone should have told him.
Yeah, that.
Someone should have told him.
It's
like,
not that.
Someone should have told him like, yo, take that off the fucking.
Fucking no.
Anyway, that was my little vent because my days, I was like, because that was one of the ones. It's like, you know, with a feature, so like sometimes you might have a feature that way it's decent and it's cool. It has its place. Not the best feature. Could have been better.
Yeah.
But that was a trash feature, bro. It was like,
but I need to take that in after anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, man, I feel like how long? We're probably about an hour hour 20,
Yeah,
hour 10 in.
It's
hour
been
10,
it's
hour
been a
30.
mad one still.
Yeah.
Productive
yeah.
one, but
It's been a mad Wednesday, innit?
What do you guys want to wrap up with, man? Like, just like, I don't know, socials. You know what I'm saying? You want to announce something? You want to let the people know what to pay attention to? You know what I'm
what
saying?
it is? It's A-Man, a.k.a. Childish A.
Jeez.
AKA
I like that, you know, childish.
Your
A.
baby
I
mother's
like that.
favorite. You get me? Never cry over spilled milk. It's nothing but loose change.
let them know.
Aye, we got so much
all
coming.
the
You know what I'm
bars with
saying? We got so much coming, but
Yeah.
obviously,
You know what, I
leave it-
was thinking, to get you guys to speak to spare 16. Wash your
it's a
hair,
bit
innit?
tight.
But like,
It's a bit tight
I wasn't gonna
still,
say
it's a
it. I wasn't gonna say it. But yeah.
yeah, nah, that'll be litty though, man. Next time we come through, 100%, man.
100.
No, but leaving it on a positive note, bruv, go get it, man.
Yeah, 100.
Literally, everyone go get it. Like, that's the season right now. 2020 is around the corner. You know, time's only getting faster.
100,
Like,
bro.
Yeah.
bro, like, go get it, man. Whatever you're doing, just get up and go get it, man. Don't
100.
even worry about anyone on social media or like that. Like, nothing. Like, don't look at other people. Go do your thing and believe in yourself. Faith.
I
That's
love
it.
that. I love
Facts.
that.
And it's your boy, the kid, aka Quid Quan. We be getting it, baby. You get me? Just believe in yourself, man. Don't let no one tell you you can't do it, fam. Trust me, because you can. For real. You get me? And you're going to definitely see some shit from me and A.
Yeah.
100%. Some new wave, new
Fact,
drip.
Fact,
Hey, and we're here to stay. Trust me, that's facts. You seen it here first.
Big facts.
Rrr.
Big facts. I can
Facto.
sign all of that.
Yeah, all of that.
I like that though. I might actually copy that, from you. That's I like ended it with a little kind of positive message.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah,
That's
man. Why
nice,
not,
innit?
man?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Leave
Bless
the
it for the man,
people's
man.
on nice fares, you know?
Facts, man.
Yeah. All right, man.
Thank you for
Definitely
having me.
really appreciate
Thank you,
guys coming
man.
on,
Hey, what's that, episode
honestly.
2?
This is episode 1. That first
Episode 1?
That first one, that first one was just a test one.
Hey,
it's
rush.
lit.
This is what I'm saying. This
yeah,
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Actually, but just to say that, I have actually gotten mad feedback from the first one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is, I feel like I'm going to have that as a kind of regular setup. So I'm going to have like me, Jamel, my baby, and then maybe some other people.
Yeah, facts.
So if it's not
Yeah.
Mercy, it could be someone else. But I'm looking to have that regular kind of chemistry. It's like do that on like a Sunday thing, and then have like one regular kind of special guest.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing. That type of vibe. So yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
Anyway,
just want
again,
to say, hey, you done, you're doing your thing, bro.
Trust me.
And I wish you all the best. Bro.
100%.
This is a madness,
Appreciate
like,
it.
especially from, you get me, from school, from where we come from.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
you do this crazy
appreciate
business,
it,
man.
man.
Just
Yeah,
keep
man.
it up, bro.
And I appreciate being here, man. I had a
100%.
lot of fun.
I
Trust
appreciate
me,
you coming,
man.
fam.
100%,
Jeez, I see
man.
why, bro.
I'm trying to come
Obviously,
back
we linked
again.
up, I know you before,
So,
but
yeah.
yeah, I see.
Trying to come back again,
Yeah,
man.
no. We'll
100.
definitely have another session. Innit?
Yeah, man.
This was a good vibes, innit? But yeah, thank you guys for listening, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you guys for being here. And yeah,
Obviously.
it's all.
Like and subscribe.